Performance anxiety is one of the biggest barriers to confidence, motivation, focus, attention, and consistency. It impacts reaction time, decision making, and technique, which in return increases injury risks. Additionally, at a university level, athletes face other external pressures and stressors, including academics, maintaining social life, team travel, team expectations, scholarships and finances, and much more. Still unsure of the research? Why don't we ask some of our athletes? We asked 3 university athletes 4 questions related to performance anxiety, and here's what they said.
Yes, all the time. I was a fairly newcomer in my sport, so when I started off at every single swim meet I had, I would like break out in a sweat.
Makes you more alert, like it keeps you like active, like in your mind, like if I don't know, it makes you think more like mentally about the game is more or less just like your natural skill and ability.
I go up to the plate, I make sure I take a big deep breath and I find a place to look at, especially on my bat. I take 2 big deep breaths and I think about what I want to do with the ball, where I want to put the ball on the field, and just kind of clear my mind and take some big deep breaths. And
I think so, like planning, writing, anything like.
Yeah, I would definitely use that.
As an athlete, I probably would use an app that does that.
And yet still, mental health awareness and training remains inconsistent across campuses. Well, Sharks, it's time for that to change. In a world where university athletes could track, understand, and regulate their performance anxiety right from the very thing we all carry around, our phones. A world where athletes could instantly identify what triggers their anxiety, learn tools to manage pressure, and build confidence that lasts. Well, Sharks, we imagine that world. Our app is guided by the self-determination theory and the behavior regulation complex to help athletes build autonomy, confidence, action plans, and healthy coping skills that actually work in a competitive setting. Sharks, are you ready to help athletes stop spiraling and start performing? Then get ready to lock in.
Lockedin is the app every high-performance athlete has been wanting and waiting for. It's free to download and easy to connect to your phone and any fitness devices such as Fitbits, smart rings, Apple Watches, and or more. The goal is simple: help university athletes transform and channel their performance anxiety into a ready mindset and focused passion, allowing them to unlock their full potential and potentially enter flow state in their sport. The app will help accomplish this by teaching the practical performance tools including breathing strategies, positive self-talk, visualization, and focus cues guided by the self-efficacy framework. Furthermore, the app will use biofeedback methods to track patterns in anxiety, recovery, and performance over time, offering individualized insights on what triggers their anxiety and what reduces it. IZOF graphs will be provided to help athletes understand what works best for them, offering a variety of prompts, check-ins, and personalized features on the app, which will help coach the athlete towards building a consistent, locked-in performance routine, optimizing their skills and training. In a way, the app will reduce the stigma around mental health in sports and create a healthier and more supportive mental performance culture on university teams and eventually in the general sporting world. With Lockedin, athletes don't just manage their anxiety, they learn how to master it. Now, Sharks, we know that there are other ways to deal with anxiety, but Lockedin is designed specifically for athletes in high-pressure environments. Research shows that performance anxiety includes both cognitive and somatic components, which means that anxiety affects us psychologically and physiologically. And further details, this study and more have shown that quality of performance depends on not so much on the level of cognitive or somatic anxiety, but on how it is interpreted by the individual.
According to many studies, biofeedback has become increasingly popular as it has proven success in peak performance training and the psychophysiological preparation of athletes, targeting arousal and anxiety during high-stakes sport competitions like the Olympic Games.
This app focuses on both awareness and regulation, utilizing biofeedback. With biofeedback, athletes can monitor physiological responses and learn how to regulate them within real time. Lockedin will track those responses and have focusing prompts highlighting how athletes feel when dealing with anxiety, making them more aware of the situation. Lockedin incorporates guided tools rooted in cognitive and behavioral strategies such as using questions for reflection, recalling how the athlete felt, and recognizing any symptoms noticed beforehand, which can all help athletes learn and recognize the unhelpful patterns, challenges, and negative behaviors before their big moments.
The app includes daily check-ins, BPM and heart rate tracking, pressure and pattern tracking, competition mode, and mental skill modules, allowing the athlete to see exactly when, why, and how anxiety spikes, while also having short, athlete-friendly lessons on breathing, visualization, recentering, focus shifting, and pre-performance routines.
Yes, we know and understand that performance anxiety is not experienced the same way for every athlete. That's why mental preparation should be individualized, not one size fits all. This is exactly what Lockedin offers, a private, accessible, personalized support system in the athlete's pocket. No wait lists, no barriers, no stigma. Just athletes learning to own their mental game anytime, anywhere.
So Sharks, we are ready to lock in, are you?